What is going on, people? We have an absolute banger for you today. You guys loved the reacting to me breaking sub 4 in the mile and just going down memory lane of some old races. So I thought it'd be fun if I went even deeper down memory lane and show you guys some of my favorite races all the way back from high school. Some of these races are 13 years old, which is crazy. You're gonna see young Spencer today out in the flesh. I have 3 amazing races for you guys to react to. So without further ado, I just want to jump right into this and start off with my freshman year of high school mile PR race. This is from 2012, so let's get into it. Okay, folks, we are about to get ready. This is the FCA Championship race in 2012. I was a freshman in high school, and you can see me already just fumbling around in last place there, but moving around into lane 3 to try to make a better position. Actually, the guy up front, I don't know if you guys recognize him. His name is Henry Wynn. He runs for the Brooks Beast Track Club. So it's awesome that such good runners came from my county in Connecticut. So I cut this race up a little bit to make it a bit more digestible for you guys, but here we are coming through the first lap-ish, and I'm just this little dude from Wilton, Connecticut, wearing the 8 bib right there, and I was just getting pushed around so much. I was just such a little guy and just trying my best to stay with the big boys. There's Henry Wynn way up front, and as you can see, I'm coming onto the screen right now, just trying to get around these other runners. And I remember I used to get so nervous for these races. It was absolutely mad. I would be like unable to eat all day, and it's just so funny how far we've come. But again, 13 races, 13 years old is how old this race is. Here we are, about 700 in right now, and I'll tell you guys the rough time as we come through 800, but I was just moving up nicely through the pack, and it's crazy. I'm not even running this race smart. I'm running in lane 2 way too much, but that's just classic freshman move. I think I was only 15 years old in this, but we came through 800 in around 2:13-ish, so pretty fast for a little 15-year-old kid. And again, Henry Wynn just up front dominating this race. He's actually one of my boys because we were on the Brooks Beast Track Club together. As I had mentioned, he was on that club and still is to this day. Unfortunately, I got dropped like 4 years ago, but anyway, that's besides the point. We're coming up at 1200. Henry looks like he's got this race under control with a couple guys up front, and that's them just grinding through. You're gonna see me coming through in about a second here, just maybe 5, 6, 7 seconds back. This is just classic high school races. People are always way off. There I am. I'm in 8th place right now, 7th or 8th place, but boom, Henry Wynn kicking it home. He's gonna catch the dub. I think he ended up running something fast like 4:15. Again, this was 13 years ago and no super shoes or anything, so crazy time for him. But what am I going to run as a freshman in high school? A lot of you guys may have watched the Sub 4 story series and know the answer. Here I am coming through. You can barely see me, but I'm on the inside, and I boom finished for 6th place. I ran 4:26, folks. Super pumped about that race. So I have 2 more amazing races I want to show you guys, but before, I want to tell you about a brand I am so excited to be finally working with. This is a lifelong dream of mine. So without further ado, I want to talk to you guys about HOKA and their amazing new Clifton 10 shoes. All right, we're about to do our first run in our new HOKA Clifton 10s. Super pumped. Not a great day out, but when you've got these puppies on, the vibes are great. Really excited for this run. Clifton 10 is the next evolution of the time-tested and trusted everyday running icon that empowers runners to pursue their joy. Updates in cushioning and geometrics create faster and easier transitions for the smoothest Clifton yet, while an improved fit makes for an even more comfortable experience. As I continue to train at a high level for road races, it's really important for me to have a very durable shoe for a lot of my road running. I can immediately tell that the Clifton 10 is going to be perfect for easy maintenance days for me to stay healthy. It fits super comfortably on my foot and the cushioning is absolutely amazing. So if you're interested, shop the Clifton 10 at HOKA.com. Available now. Okay, so this second race was my senior year of high school, a completely different event, again at the same league meet, the FCA Championship. You could probably recognize the track, but this is not a 1500, a 1600, and 800. This is actually a 400 meter dash. Now, maybe some of you guys have seen this video, maybe you haven't, but yes, I was a bit of a 400 runner in high school, and by this time I had this long, luscious blonde hair, and I was a speedy little guy back then. So 2015 this was, so 10 years ago. Wow, I couldn't even think right there. 10 years ago this race was. There is no chance I could run within 3 or 4 seconds of this. Let's get a comment down below guessing what I'm going to run for this 400, and am I going to be able to pull off the win? Who knows, folks? So we're just kicking as hard as we can. I mean, I'm not even gonna try to give you guys advice on how to run a 400. I would just say run as hard as you possibly can until you're tired. But here I am coming down the home stretch. It's me and 2 other guys. It's gonna be so close. What's gonna happen here? Oh, it's coming down to the wire, but boom, I got the dub. 49.21. This was literally my favorite race in high school because I just like the shorter events. You know, you're done after less than 50 seconds. So it was awesome to be able to run a 49.2 in high school for the 400 and kind of flex that range as like a middle distance runner. So again, this was such a fun race for me. I absolutely loved it. All right, so our final race of this video is going to come from my junior year, so 2014, and it's another 1 mile invitational. This was one of the fastest 1 mile races I ran in high school, so this was a doozy out here. It's called the Middletown Invitational, and this was a battle between me and one of my good friends, Alex Osberg. So again, maybe you guys know what happens in this race, maybe you don't, but essentially, you know, Alex Osberg was this phenomenal runner from a town over from me. We were friends for years, and we were actually on the same team when we were in like 6th and 7th grade. But it was a battle between me and him in this mile race, and at this point in my career, I think my PR was around 4 minutes and 19 seconds for the mile. So I was really trying to get a new mile PR. So this is us coming through the 400. We probably came through in 64 to 65 seconds. Again, I cut this race up so it's a bit more digestible for you guys, but here we are coming through 700 meters, and it was just Alex and I just grinding it out together. Honestly, I was just sitting on him. So, you know, shout out to Alex for doing all the work. Also, 2 runners back here. This is Armstrong Noonan and Randy Nish. I don't know if you guys remember Randy, but he's been in a lot of my videos over the years. So again, the Connecticut boys, we're all close, but came through 800 in like 2:10-ish. So at this point, again, a classic high school move. You know, I wasn't really running super close on Alex, but here we are, about 450 meters to go. I was coming up on Alex, and you know, I really felt good about just my running career, my junior year of high school. It was a year that just went really well for me. I don't know, like, if you guys have had a year that went well or not for you, but anyway, came through the last 400 and took the lead actually. So at this point, I just pushed as hard as I possibly could, and here I am kicking. And the reason I wanted to show you guys this race specifically is just because I felt so good on this day. And actually, the video is going to cut off a little bit short right here, but I ended up running 4:16 in this race, which was one of my fastest times in high school. I did end up running 4:11 in a different race later that year. I don't have the video of that, but this race was such a fun one for me. So there you guys have it, 3 of some of my favorite races from back in the day in high school. Let me know about some of your best races from back in the day, or if you're in high school still right now. And with that, guys, keep chasing your PRs out there, keep grinding, and we'll see you in the next video.